Hi everyone, welcome back. It is my Friday favorites and flops, and boy am I glad to be home. I am finally home from my 3-week trip to Michigan. It was so much fun, and I appreciate the patience you guys had when I tried to film my Friday favorites at my parents' house. The lighting, you know what, it's like once you have a ring light, every other light to me feels like ugh. So I was worried that you guys were going to be bothered by the poorer quality of the lighting, but thank you guys so much for all of your positive comments. I didn't have a ton of favorites this week because we were traveling back. I wasn't really wearing a whole ton of makeup. I didn't really wear a lot of makeup when I was in Michigan. There were a few events that I went to. My parents' country club did like a men's invitational, and I went to a few of the events with my brother until his wife could get there. So we did do a little bit of that, but besides that, I didn't really play around wearing a ton of makeup. It was really relaxed just with my family and whatnot. So for the past 3 weeks, what I've showed you has been my favorite. I did have one product that was really a standout coming back this week, then another favorite that I've already kind of shown. So I'm going to start with the favorite that I've already kind of shown, but I have to emphasize how amazing it is. So I talked about the Sephora glosses. I know I've been like bringing them up in every video. These are the lip gels. They're so good, you guys. I love them so much. I picked up 2 colors when I was home. I ordered them and they came to my house here in Texas. So I didn't actually get them till I got home, and since I got home I've been wearing them nonstop. So the 2 colors that I got are Bubblegum, which is like, as you can see, the palest of pinks, but it's sheer. It has a little bit of a shimmer in it. Not that you can tell at all, but it's very sheer. I'll show it to you on top. And then this one is a little bit more, I would say a little bit more opaque, but still not 100% opaque, and it's Tickled Pink. The reason I love these is because they are different than a lip gloss formula, since they are a lip gel. There's just a little different of a consistency in them. I really like them. I showed the other colors that I have, which I believe are Baby Doll and Fresh Peach. Love both of those. So let me just swatch this one. Okay, these smell like sweet cupcakes. They smell so good. But this one is like a milky, this bubblegum, it's like a milky pink color. Like I said, kind of sheer with a little bit of shimmer. This is really good over any of your nudes, just, or even a darker color like this. Putting this on top, these give a ton of shine. They stay on my lips for a long time, and I find them super comfortable. And then this one is Tickled Pink. I love these so very much. They have a ton of colors. I just had to give them another shout out, even though I've talked about them. I have just really been enjoying them so much. As you can see, like, they're still very sheer. You can see this is more of like a creamy milky pink, and then this is a little bit, you know, not as like light, but still very sheer. So I'm gonna put the bubblegum one on because that is probably the scariest one to people. I'm just gonna put this in the center. I just really have loved these, and I find, like I said, them to be so comfortable, and they're not sticky whatsoever, but I do find that they stick around on my lips a really long time. As you can see, that just gives a little bit more of a pale color. So if you're looking for a nice sheer but still like milky pink color, I think that you would really like the bubblegum one. And then like an everyday pink, this is a great one, Tickled Pink. The Baby Doll color is a little bit more peach. It has like a little bit more peach hue in it, and this would be the more pink one of the lighter pink. So yeah, really like these, great price, and so I just had to mention them again. Really quickly, what I'm wearing on my face is not part of any of my favorites, so I just wanted to say I am testing out the new Too Faced Stardust palette. And what else am I testing out? Oh, my lip color is a Colourpop lip liner in Tootsie, and then the lipstick from Gucci in Ethereal, which is like the prettiest, I don't know, like dusty pink taupe, nude taupe. I can't even describe it. It's such a pretty color. I'm gonna look for a dupe for it because I think that I might have a dupe for it, so I'm gonna look for one. But that is what's on my lips right now, and then I just put that gloss over it. Okay, I literally can't stop with you guys. I love this. I know I've talked about it so many times, but it's the Giorgio Armani Maestro Liquid Summer. This is in the color 100. I love this so much. When I was in Michigan, since it's different from Texas sun, you can be outside longer. Obviously you wear sunscreen, but there was more opportunities to go outside. There was more opportunities to get a little bit of sun on my face, because here in Texas, you really cannot be outside for very long to even get a tan unless you're like submerged in water. It just doesn't happen because it's so hot here. So in Michigan, it was like 75. So how many times am I gonna say Michigan? Michigan, Michigan, Michigan. But anyways, we went outside, and so I got a little bit of sun a couple of days. I wanted to kind of match up my face because I didn't really bring foundations to completely match that. So I was using this a lot. You guys, this really makes you look like you've been out in the sun, and it just blends in your face so beautifully. I always use a stippling brush. I've told you guys this before when I've talked about it. That's my favorite way to apply it. I put a few drops on the back of my hand, which I'm going to show you, and then I blend it in with, this is a Luxie 508 dual fiber stippling brush. I use any like big dual fiber stippling brush like this. So it is a dropper form. Make sure you shake it up. And then I just put like one drop like this. Let me show you, that's probably better. You see how it's really liquidy and runny? And I just use the back of my hand, do this, and then I just start blending it all over my face. It blends in magically because it is this liquid formula. And so it just melds right in, like as you can see, like let me just blend it into my hand. And as even you can see on my hand, it gives that like, it's almost like liquid summer. Liquid tan. Hello. It's just so pretty. Like it just, I mean, it can give my hand the appearance of having a tan versus my super white hand. So it is just so beautiful, and it looks like a natural tan. It just makes your face appear like that. So if you aren't into tanning your face, which I'm not because I don't want to get sun damage on my face, so I always wear super hefty sunscreen, hats, all that to try and keep from getting a super tan on my face. But when my body is a little bit bronzed, I like it my face to match. This is the perfect product. You see how amazing that is? So really love it. I love the application with the stippling brush because it blends in beautifully anyways, but I've just found that this gives the best application, no streaks, just goes right into the skin, and I love it. So again, look at that difference. And imagine that on my face. I have it on my face today. It's a perfect way to make any of your foundations that you have work in the summer, because you can just use your foundation and then use this all around the perimeters of your face. You don't even have to use an additional bronzer. Sometimes I go in with another bronzer to kind of contour or just to kind of top it, but you don't even need to do it, and it literally soaks in the skin and looks so natural. This is expensive, so I really want to give you all of the like positives about it. I don't have any negatives about it, but it is so expensive that I really want you to know how amazing it is, so that if you do consider purchasing it, it's like that one and done type product. You can add it to other foundations to make your other foundations darker because it's light enough. It's that like serum consistency. You can use it as that bronzer. You can use it, I mean, shoot, I would even use it like on my body to kind of give your legs even. Are any of you guys those people who have those like amazing looking legs you can't see like any of the veins or any of the anything in your legs? Well, I'm not. So this would even be something that I would like brush over my legs, give my legs a little tan. I mean, why not? Well, it's expensive, that's probably why not. But I love this product for the face, for bronzing everything up and giving you that beautiful glow. Even if you're gonna be self-tanning in the fall and you want a little bit of that glow to match your skin without self-tanning your face and then your face looking orange, because I think this looks really natural on the skin. And by the way, I've been trying out the Luxie brush set. They were sent to me and I really do like them. I have the set, but this brush is really nice. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doing that, but yeah, I really like this brush set. I'll probably use it in like a tutorial so that you can see some and hear some more of my thoughts on the brushes. Next product, I got this right before I left for my trip to Michigan, and I used it a few times, then I took it with me, and I'm so glad I took it with me. This is a charcoal deep pore cleansing stick treatment. My friend Dana from Dana Ann recommended this to me. You guys know I probably talk about Dana way too much. You guys are like, we get it, you guys are friends. So this is from Boscia. I love this so much. So it's weird. I wouldn't think that I would really like this, but it's like in stick form, which actually works great for traveling. So I just roll it up and you just rub it directly on your face with a little bit of water. You add a little bit of water to it after it's all on your face. Activates it. Really helps to draw the dirt, oil, and impurities out of your skin. I love it. It leaves my skin feeling very fresh but not tight, very clean feeling, and I feel like it has done a great job at drawing stuff out. I will say the first couple of times that I used this, I had a lot of like pimples. I do have one popping up right here. Why? Oh why? Whenever I travel, I get like a breakout, but it did kind of draw out a lot of stuff. I had to make sure to be really on top of my skincare and like putting certain stuff on it, because it really pulls that kind of stuff out of your skin, like deep within your skin. Don't worry about it, because once it pulls that out, it's getting that really big deep clean out, and then your skin just feels so much better, because once that breakout kind of happens or is sucked up and out, you're not going to have as many breakouts because it's kind of gotten it all out. So really liked this, and what I really like about it is it is kind of travel friendly. I don't know, it's small and it's a nice thing to have when you are traveling, because if you guys are like me, different weather conditions or a change of scenery, change of water even, like differences in water make a huge difference on my skin of whether I can like get stuff out. So I always like to have some type of treatment with me. So this was perfect, really liked this. Okay, the last quick thing I'd like to talk about are these lashes. Now, Violet Voss recently sent me a bunch of lashes to try out. I'm super grateful. They're known for their glitter, but recently came out with lashes, and these are in the style Wisp It Real Good. These are premium eyelashes, premium fibers, or natural hair eyelashes. These remind me of the House of Lashes Siren lashes. They're just very, very wispy, but longer in like in clusters and longer in the center. I really like them because the band is very, very small and flexible, so you can get right to the lash line. I know a lot of times I have trouble kind of lining up lashes on my lash line. If the band is a little bit thicker, I end up looking like my lashes are peeling on the inside or the outside. It just, sometimes when I'm working, it's a little trickier to work with a thicker lash band. These are really nice and thin, easy to work with, super light and comfortable. Like I could wear these all day, no problem at all, because they just don't feel very heavy on my eyes, and I like them. They have a bunch of different styles, and they have a really great coupon code going on. I will list it down below just in case it's still going on. I can't remember the dates, but you can get a discount on all 8 of the lashes that came out. You can get like in a group pack for all 8 of the lashes at a great price. I believe it's $15 off for the group rate. I'll leave the coupon code down below. I don't get anything from it, but it is just, I really like the lashes, and if you wanted to get the whole set of lashes, they do have that great rate right now just because they were just released. So the, let's see, Wisp It Real Good are my favorites so far. I've worn a couple other pairs, but these I just really, really like. I find that these can be glammed, or you can wear them for everyday lashes too. So anyways, that is it for my Friday favorites and flops. I'm going to be getting back into filming more regularly. I have a ton of stuff to catch up on, a ton of videos to film. I promise to try and be more consistent. I was only putting up a couple of videos a week plus my Friday favorites, but that's all I could do with my kids and the summer being busy. I hope into the new school year I'm going to be back on my game with posting more videos. I have a lot of great, really highly requested videos coming up. I am going to be doing a makeup collection. 100% I have committed to doing it, so I'm starting a declutter series. I'm going to declutter, and then we're going to do a makeup collection at the end, because I know everyone wants to see the makeup, but it's almost like this is how I feel about my makeup collection. Like I want to hang my head in shame because I know it's a lot. Anyways, that is it for my Friday favorites and flops. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. As always, you know the drill. Leave your favorites down below. I love reading them. And go follow me on Snapchat. I've been trying to be more active on Snapchat. I even got my husband to make some comments on Snapchat. Maybe he'll sneak his little face in. Some of you guys have snapped me, and I have shown you either my husband or one of my kids. I'm like easing in, because I feel like we can have like little relationships or like friendships. It's easier to feel like it's not going out into this like vast space. You know, I feel like I can get a little bit more personal on Snapchat because people are snapping me, and then I can have that connection. So if you guys are on Snapchat, come snap me. I have my Snap open so I can receive snaps, and I typically try and respond to every snap I get. If I don't respond, I've opened it and I forget what it was on it, and if I don't immediately respond, so then I've forgotten and I can't just go back and like figure out who said what. So that's the only reason I would not respond to something that you sent. So go to Snapchat, find me, and I would love to snap back and forth with you guys because I really like that. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think that's the 3rd time I've said it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye. Mwah.